Hey team, Carey Holzman here with Newegg TV. We're visiting with Corsair here at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and joining me is...
DUSTIN SKLAVOS. I am the product manager for Bulldog and the Corsair systems architect.
What are we looking at in front of us?
You're looking at what's essentially the final product. Bulldog is, since Computex has had the ID changed, so before, we listened to customer feedback. They were a little bit polarized by the red lattice work and by just like kind of the overall size. So the newer one is a few millimeters smaller in each dimension. We got rid of the red lattice and replaced it with black, and then we put kind of a hi-fi piano black glossy finish on the front of the chassis. So with Bulldog, we engineered it to provide a 4K gaming experience in the living room and to be capable of hosting essentially the most powerful hardware you could put inside a system. It's desktop performance under your TV.
So what kind of hardware are we looking at here? I mean, when you sell the Bulldog, what does it include?
So there are going to be, Bulldog's going to be available in two ways. The first is going to be the Bulldog kit for our DIY customers. That's going to include the chassis, the Hydro Series H5SF liquid CPU cooler, the SF Series SF600 power supply. It's fully modular. Bulldog comes with a special cable kit designed specifically for this chassis.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so cable management is going to be a lot easier because you're not going to have 6 feet of extra cable you have to find a place to hide.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the DIY kit, if you purchase from us on the Corsair.com website, includes those things plus a Gigabyte Z170N-WiFi motherboard. But again, it's a DIY kind of bare bones starting point. But we chose a motherboard that we felt like that the regular end user would purchase for themselves. The H5SF cooler was designed to work strictly with mini ITX motherboards inside small form factor cases like Bulldog, but also all of our other small form factor cases support the H5SF.
And then the other model?
So the other model is we'll be working with selected system integrator partners in different regions to provide complete systems for console gamers that maybe want to get into PC gaming, but they don't necessarily want to go through the trouble of building one.
And basically plug and play, right? You order it,
yeah.
You take it out of the box, hook it up, load up your games, and start playing.
And the thing is, what allows us to kind of hit that 4K performance level with Bulldog specifically is that we engineered it to liquid cool the CPU and the graphics card. So the interior of the chassis has a 120 millimeter radiator mount specifically for graphics cards, be it the Hydro GFX, MSI's retail version, the Seahawk. You can fit an AMD R9 Fury X in here. If you want to take one of our HG10 brackets and an H55, you can do that. That's how we demoed it earlier before we had the Hydro GFX. So in order to have that performance, you need a card that can run essentially beyond spec. And that's what we've done. And the beauty of the design of having the liquid cooling on the CPU and the graphics card is that all of the heat generated by your hottest, most powerful components gets exhausted directly out of the chassis. It doesn't recirculate internally.
Oh, okay.
And that allows the processor and the graphics card to run cooler, longer, Absolutely. And because of that, the graphics card, instead of bouncing through its turbo bins, it just goes to the top one and stays there.
So in other words, your fans aren't going to ramp up and slow down and ramp up and slow down.
It's a fairly quiet system. It's the noise is steady.
We're always excited to see the great new products from the reputable manufacturers, the well-established ones, especially Corsair, very well known and respected in cases. And we appreciate you taking the time with us today to explain all these great details on what may be a whole new platform that I suspect others are going to start to imitate. So it's great that you're blazing the trail. And again, thank you for joining us here on Newegg TV.
Thank you so much.